Hey YouTube, so this is the reindeer ride part 2. It is a green ride that we did with Off-Road Consulting, and this is the fire pit. It is a optional blue obstacle that was on the side of the trail that we pulled over, and whoever wanted to go through it could go through it. So basically it's this little water pond thing that has multiple entrances and exits. However, there's a tree down that's blocking the left side of the trail, so pretty much there's only one way in, one way out. I kind of thought I remember this being a lot more gnarly than it is now. It seems a little more beat in, but maybe I have bigger tires now too. So there's a Yoda going through the fire pit, and obviously when you look at it from the video, it doesn't look that scary at all. There were actually people in our group that didn't want to do it, and that's fine. Um, I'm just saying that a lot of times on video things like look easier than they do like when you're there in real life. So anyway, so this is a fire pit. The main thing on like going through water obstacles is you just don't want to stop like in the middle of the obstacle. You just want to like kind of go straight through it. So you'll notice that most of the vehicles don't really have too many problems going through this obstacle. I think maybe we only had one vehicle that had any kind of issues going through this blue obstacle. And then the other thing I want to point out is the colors between the parks like sometimes don't always like match up. Just because this says it's like blue, it may not be the same shade of blue that like is in a different park. So I would just always just say like look at a video or something before you go in to a park. Don't always assume that the rating system at one park is the same rating system at another park. So at this point, basically, I need to move my vehicle and get it around to get going. So that's why I'd like to be a shortcut in the video. So of the Jeeps that did go with into the fire pit, I think this was the only Jeep that really had a problem getting up it. And I mean, it seems like they're going very, very slow. And I know I've said this in many videos. Minimum is your friend, and I don't mean like you should be cutting it through every single obstacle. But maybe he was just going a little bit slower than he should have been going or something. Um, so that's our guide there, and this guide is just gonna give him a little bit of spotting advice to get up. And it looked like he pointed his finger toward the passenger, so he wanted the person to just turn the wheel a little bit to the passenger to see if that would get him up. And you can see that the wheels are spinning. So I mean, these obstacles are not like nothing, because obviously there's a Jeep that's kind of stuck right here, but they're also not impossible. So I'm not up there to kind of see what's going on. I probably would have just told him to back up like 2 or 3 feet, and then just like made a second attempt at going up it, but this time like not like stopped like right on the middle of the obstacle. He's backing up a little bit. Maybe that's what he's going to do. And like I was just saying, like a little bit of momentum can usually just get you over it. Like literally, I don't, like when you look at it, I can't even really tell like what the difference is on what he did between when he was stuck and when he wasn't, other than there was a little bit of momentum. So this is us coming up. I basically handed the camera to the guide, and I'm like, here, hold the camera for me. And he graciously held my camera, which is awesome. And so there we are back over there lining up. And you're going to see us do a bunch of three-point turns, which sometimes looks a little bit silly. So the Jeep is not really designed for 40-inch tires. It can barely handle like 37-inch tires. So basically what happens is like when I turn the wheel, the back of the wheel rubs on the frame. So I can't turn the steering wheel as much as you can with other Jeeps. So because of that, I have to do a lot of three-point turns that a lot of other people don't have to do. And here we are once again. Um, don't stop on the obstacle. Just keep your momentum going, and should be easy peasy. So there's a couple different spots on this guided ride, since this was the half of the group that was a little bit more experienced, where we stopped to play on like an obstacle that was nearby. Um, the other group that was a pure green group that I think had like all novice drivers that had never gone out before, or maybe had gone out once. They were really like quite surprised how many people that we had that showed up to the reindeer ride that had never gone out before. And so that other group, I think, I don't think they even did the fire pit or anything similar. I could be wrong, but I think that the other group was designed to be a little bit more novice, and this group was meant to be just, a couple fun little side obstacles. So, please like and subscribe, and we'll post the next part of the video after this. Thank you.